So I just got a cup of coffee. It's hot and you know,
You need your energy so you can ride that dick like a rodeo.
ooh, I like that. Ride that day like a rodeo for sure.
Wish it was mine. Wish it was mine.
Wish you what?
I said I wish it was mine. They can ride it like a rodeo.
Oh, you wish I was riding you like a rodeo. Well,
No, I said I wish it was my dick. You was riding like a rodeo.
Rocky, I do not want you to do that in the box. Do it in the comments, perfectly fine. You can let us know the exact moment of climax in the
Wait,
comments.
oh no, me no, stop, baby girl. Everything is alright. Everything is alright. I'm just playing with you.
No, I'm talking about Rocky Groove in the comments. He's about to reach his point. Everybody in here is a man. I'm the only woman, so I don't think you want I don't know if you want these guys not into it. So just in the comments and when you are at your greatest moment, put that in the comments so these men can know. So you can tell them. So you can tell all these men. Bronze, I don't have any admin. It's a free for all.
Yo, Kitty, I see you hiding that tattoo. I see you. Why you hiding that tattoo?
I didn't what?
The tattoo on your arm.
It needs to be redone. I'm not really hiding it. I'm kind of just cold a little. Ron said, please don't, and put it in the comments. So please, as you reach that peak, one hand on frontal, other hand on text, and let us know the exact moment. But don't put
Clear
your
space
pretty ass
panel.
face.
No, hell no. I did not say no. I said don't put it. What is you on, lady?
Your comment says put it in the comments.
No, I no. The shit sent without no. That shit is together. Please do not put that shit in the comments. Don't.
Okay.
Hell no.
Because
No,
they come right on.
you is hell. That's not funny. That
That ain't
that
me.
is not funny.
I let a man be a man. They want to pop their face up here and they think it's a bunch of women on here. These are men. Okay, I like men. Big old strong, sexy ass men. So they want to
Mm-hmm.
shoot it up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just thought I'd tell them these are men. So you may not want to put your face here and have them look at you because they might rock your world. Okay.
Um, Lord Jesus.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bronze,
Let
I'm
me go
just being
roll my
honest.
blunt.
I
I'm
could
finna,
you
I'm
could you
finna go.
roll me one too? Can
I'm
you
finna
roll
go
me
roll
one
my blunt and finish. You too
comment?
sexy to be in here. You too damn sexy and brutal for being here fucking playing like this.
No, he said he literally. Let me go back. He said,
No,
"Let me."
don't repeat that shit. No, we so freak.
Okay.
See, you a fucking freak. I'm starting to think that you really a freak because you having too much fucking fun playing with this shit.
Hey, I'm not hiding the fact that I'm that. I never said I wasn't. Every day I tell y'all I love men,
You
love them.
think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? I know the reason why I fell in love with you the first time I saw you. That's how I know I ain't stupid.
I don't think you stupid. I, I don't think you stupid for being attracted to me, baby. I think you sane because you're not up here with your camera on trying to slow me up super fast.
Oh, shit. You think I'm stupid?
I don't
You
think you're
think?
stupid. So once again, y'all, this is a clear space panel where we like to have intellectual conversation. We talk about personal development, mental health, and um, and human behavior, all of the kinds. And I like to do it with men. Well, I like women too. But it's just men. The men like women. Women hate my guts. So
Oh.
Man, I ain't got time to talk about all of that shit, man. Just tell me where I can meet you when I can meet you to give you this 9 inch. Yeah, man. Yeah.
You ain't gonna get the pussy. She just told you how to get the pussy. You just fucked it up, but said you don't want that. You go. Nah, man. I'm gonna shut it. Where my weed at? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. She just told
This
you.
is a clear mind panel for intellectual conversation about mental health. This is
All
not
right,
about
all right, my bad.
clapping my cheeks and motorboating and you know
Yeah.
placing
But
the
nah,
finish on my lips.
if he
It's
would
not
have
about
if he would have just listened to what you said, he would have understood that just up and trying to fuck is not a way to get to you. Actually getting to know your ass and having some fucking intellect. Be at least a chance for him to get to know you and possibly at least get some pussy, but it don't sound like he don't.
okay. It's gonna take at least 4 or 5
Yo,
chances.
number three, I'm telling you to feel like my love chat, look boy.
Come back to pussy, what boy I go suck on.
Okay. Y'all, we gotta have some regulation. They steady telling me to get a mod or some admins, y'all. It is a free for all in here.
It's a
Hey,
free
how
for
you
all.
doing?
I already
Free
don't
for
have
all.
no motherfuckers come up here playing with they telly hackles and shit.
How you doing, Box One?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Have you been to my Clear Space panel before?
Nah, I never been there. What's that?
Okay, well, this is a panel where we like just the afternoon intellectual conversation. I like to talk about personal development, like carrying yourself as a business. I like to talk about mental health, as well as human behavior. Those are my subjects.
So, what are you, a counselor?
I'm not a counselor. I've been through a whole hell of a lot, and now I'm this
I
person.
mean, oh, so you didn't
Man,
transform into a.
I'm too young for this shit, man. Hey, beautiful,
Um,
see you.
I'm sorry, box two. Please don't cut off box one or box three. They're kings. You're king too. And and we got a Caucasian king in the building too. How you doing, sir? Please don't be jerking. All right. Box one. I'm not a counselor. I just been through a whole hell of a lot, and now I know a little about a
Yo,
lot.
box one,
And
go look some pussy. You think you can come over and take my girl from me? Eh?
I like to so a lot of people don't bomb that gentleman. Hold up. Now a lot of people don't have like a cool high vibed up friend where they can get a cool intellectual stimulating combo. So that's really what the panel's about.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, and we about to really get into the panel for real. So now we about to get kicks and mutes and blocks. Big blocked up. It's a one chance kind of world in my world, y'all.
I was
I
waiting
don't
on you
know.
to say that.
I just joined. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so let's get down to the business. Box one. How's your day going so far? You just getting off work?
Yeah, no, I ain't just getting off work. I just pulled up to the gas station, just put my gas. I haven't pulled off yet. I just been on here.
Okay. So we don't gotta shake them and jerk them or slap them or nothing. You guys look so intelligent, so beautiful, so handsome and fine. Can y'all tell the panel, what's the greatest thing that you ever changed about yourself?
The way I think.
Mm. And what was so changing about it? Like it was one way and then it became this way, and not with, a sad story or anything, but just what was the big monument of greatness? Why it was
I feel
so,
like it
yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't. I mean, it was life experience, going through life experience. You feel me? That took a part, but I just feel like as you get older, you tend to realize like I'm 30. I'm 32 now. You feel me? Well, I'll be 32. So it's like once you get in your 30s, I feel like your whole mind changed from when I was in my 20s. Now I got one daughter, so I got something to live for. I was transitioning from a young nigga to a grown man. Like a boy who was still playing around in the streets and really didn't have nothing to live for, but just living for myself. And then I transitioned into being a father and a man. So it got me doing the shit that I should have been doing a long time ago, but now that I'm doing it, it's kind of like it ain't never too late.
I love that, and I can definitely relate to that. I recently made still making my transition now from my 20s to my 30s, and being a bad bee to I'm still the baddest, but like even my style of dress, maybe crop top. I don't do like the super low crop tops. Not that there's nothing. I mean, super high crop tops. Not that there's nothing wrong with people showing their stomach. I don't judge people, but for me, I did decide to, evolve and to grow and to present better. So I really love that you said that, and you have a little girl. I do want to ask you a follow-up question about that. And you said a lot of it had to do with mindset. What was the major thing that catapulted you to even begin to think that you would want to? What created that desire to even change? Because you didn't have to change your mindset. What was that moment?
There was a
Or
lot
was
of
it
deaths around me.
Mhm.
There was a lot of deaths going on around me. So and it was real close to home, like so it was like, and then I opened the eye. You feel me? Like I got shot a few years ago. You feel me? I went to Columbus State. I'm from Ohio. I graduated high school, went to go play basketball for Columbus State for 2 years. I ended up dropping out of high school. I ended up dropping out of college because I ain't really had no money. I had two older brothers who was hustling, so that's what when you see the money, and I was in school, so it was like, damn, fuck school. I need to get some money. This school shit ain't really getting me nowhere. You feel me? Like hooping, that was cool. I had to dream to hoop, but it was like, once after a while, you like, man, fuck hooping. I need some money. You feel me? So that's when I really got the full blown in the streets and just, and then not knowing what the street came with. You feel me? This shit come with a lot. It come with jail, death. You feel me? It come with all type of shit. So I didn't know that. I just went here first, just seeing the money. So once I got in it and I got to seeing the shit, like, damn, it's people dying behind this shit. It's you taking losses, you losing people, you losing loved ones, you got them taking losses on money. It was just a whole bunch of shit I wasn't trying to, you feel me, move on with through my whole life experience. You feel me? I just feel like it was just a temporary stage where I was like going through that phase. And now I'm on some grown man polished shit, which I always been a polished nigga by myself. I just was more like, when I say polish, I mean the way I think it, my polish my brain up far as like going around, going to buy big bottles in the club, trying to leave with 50 bitches. And you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I'm transitioning over to being a grown man, trying to build a family, get a wife, like on some grown man shit. Like that's the mentality I have now. Back then, you couldn't have told me nothing. Now I'm walking around with the whole 10,000 on me. I'm trying to buy, just dumb young shit. But now that I got shit going on, I got LLCs, I got businesses, I got my own, got a lot of shit going on for myself. So I can't, I can't sacrifice this shit for some temporary shit.
I really love that. I love the hustle. I love the drive. We all go through things. A lot of us have, been a member of the underworld. Um, and basic needs is a very important thing. Like if you don't have your basic needs, food, water, and shelter, you literally could cease to exist. It could work on your mind. It goes into your decision making ability. I don't judge people. I don't judge people, and I don't promote people. I let people do them, and I exist as me. I am glad that you found that foundation, and then you were able to begin to think more clearly because, um, you know, a lot of things play into each other. So that's why I like to talk about personal development, because most people aren't stupid ass jackass bitches. They just can't think clearly. So I really like that. Um, so yeah, so they're telling you what they were doing before wasn't the right way, and then that now that they've made these shifts in their thinking, they're able to move in alignment and in congruence with our world in a way that's productive. They don't have on skewed glasses. They see the world clearly. They see the maze. They see the right way. They see the wrong way, and they choose to do what's right, do what's appropriate. It sounds like they don't have like a lot of hangups on things. You know, that's a part of having a clear mind is not is detaching from having a victim mentality, which is just taking responsibility of your life, and it's really taking power, and it's realizing, you know what, it's not on other people to make my life, it's on me. And it's a moment where
And that's another reason why I ain't mean to cut you off, but that's another reason why I quit smoking weed, because weed for real, it holds you back for real from a lot of shit. When I used to smoke weed.
Hey, we ain't gonna go that far.
Huh?
We ain't gonna go that far.
Listen, though, bro. Listen. Hold on, gang. Listen, no disrespect to you or nobody who smoke weed. You feel me? I don't knock nobody. I don't knock nobody for what they do. You feel me? Like, but you gotta think I was a heavy smoker too. But me, you gotta think, bro, that weed shit, once I stopped smoking weed, nigga, you know how good me wrong? It was a temporary high, nigga. Like, I used to smoke back to back. We used to, you know how I be. Roll up, gang, roll up. But we not getting no higher. You feel me? I'm just wasting my money. You feel me? So when I came to realize that, bro, and then when I started getting sober, first off, I quit smoking weed. I've been clean smoking weed for a year straight, bro. I work out crazy. That's all I do, bro. Like that, I took that. Like I used to use weed as a copingism. Like, man, I'm stressed and I'm going through too much. Roll up. My mind thunder, roll up. Now I put that shit in the gym, bro. You hear me? Like me, I ain't gonna say I'm one of the big strong niggas, but I'm cut the fuck up. I'm ripped up. Like I'm like you'd be like, boy, you built like an action figure. But I've been like that my whole life. But I start taking that more because listen, this my motto: mind, body, and soul. You feel me? When your mind right, you feel right. When your body right, you feel me? Like my body is my tempo, my nigga. You feel me? All this shit. And then it'd be like, and then I enjoy the gym because, like, no disrespect to no other man. When I love the gym so much because when I take my shirt off and I walk past your girl, you gonna grab her close to you because you're gonna be like, bro, is that a parrot? Because she gonna see this shit.
yeah. And you know, I just want to interject real quick. I want to interject, and then I'll give you guys back the floor. I love that you said that. I mean, I smoke, I drink coffee. Everybody has their vices because we're on this planet, and sometimes you need to like tap out or whatever. But it's good to also, like he said, with health, to be able to work your body, to relax, sometimes to get off of it. A guy came on a panel about a week ago, and he told me, he said he made weed his bitch. So he said, I pick her up when I want to pick her up. If I don't want her, I'll just walk past her all day. When I want to pick her up, I pick her up. So I've been using that for myself as well, because I have a desire to not, I admire people that have never smoked weed before ever. Never done no hardcore drugs. It's some people that I know a guy, he don't even drink energy drinks. He don't even drink caffeine or nothing, never have. And I admire people that I think they're really strong because they don't have to medicate through life. Like most of us do medicate through life with all the things. Sometimes it's sex. Sometimes when people are like toxic, they're medicating with the people. They need the people to constantly stimulate them to release these chemicals in their body that they believe that they cannot produce themselves through exercise or through trying. And so I just have compassion for all of humanity, you know?
See, that's what I feel. I just feel like, I feel like every man, I don't give a fuck if you smoke weed or not, because my nigga still will smoke weed heavy and he still be in the gym. I feel like every man should go to the gym. If you ain't in the gym, my nigga, something ain't right, bro, because guess what? This is your tempo, my nigga. I don't knock no nigga for what they do or whatever. My nigga smoke, I ain't gonna lie, smoke an ounce a day, if not a half spank, you feel me? But he still gonna get up every morning and work out. See me?
In the house.
That's all you need. Them right there, push-ups, pull-ups, and this, my nigga, you gonna be ripped. You don't need nothing else. You feel me? That's all I do is calisthenic shit.
And Bronze, don't put that on the camera because you'll get my page gone.
The dumbbell?
The well.
I saw. Yeah, I've been trying to keep it out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's dope. I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
I
that.
just feel like that's a part of life.
Yeah.
That's how.
Like
Is there,
everybody though, not just men, not
yeah.
just men should work out. I feel like women should work out too, but I feel like men
Oh, for
personally, because guess what? Because after a while, your body gonna get this looking flimsy. Your girl might be turned off. You feel me? Like, not saying every girl want a man who, but me, you attract what you look like. You feel me? I vibrate on a high level, so I don't want a woman that's vibrating at the bottom. I'm up here, baby. I can't go down. You know, I'm vibrating
Yeah.
high, baby.
And so, Bronze, can you calm down or something with the smoke? Because I still got to make a check at the end of the day. But I want Bronze. I'm gonna let Bronze go first, and then don't leave. I want both of you guys. Can you explain? Because some of us aren't at the point in our journeys, and some people in the chat have not even begun. Hey, Papa, I'm gonna let you in. Il Colel, can I drop you down for just a second and get my neighborhood homie in?
We just open the box of heart, respectfully.
And then literally come right back up, and I apologize. So started with Bronze, and then box 1, and then box 2. So
I ain't gonna lie, that was dope.
Yo,
The men gonna regulate over here. I want to ask y'all a question though. Okay, so we'll start with box 1, and then box 3, and then my homie from my neighborhood from my
Nah, hold on,
studio.
babe. We're gonna start with box 3. My man been quiet, baby. Quit,
Okay.
baby. Listen. We're gonna start with the young fella. I don't know if he's young, but he sound kind of young. So we're gonna start with box 3 because
Okay, well let's do this. I want to keep in line with what we're talking about, and I do want to move away from the substance talk. So let me ask you one question about substances to answer, and then we'll move on, and we'll let box 3 with Thor, if that's all right.
This your panel, baby. No, I can't tell you what to do.
And look at men and women working together. That's why I say the men always regulate over here. Okay, so box 1. Some people aren't at the point where they can just let go of substances like, the smoke, the coffee, sex, porn. And so how would you suggest beginning to have some type of moderation or discipline with that so you can begin to build yourself?
Let me tell you something. At going through life, you can't really it got to be in your mind. I can't tell you what I want you to be. That's only you can be that. So I can't tell you to have discipline. You gotta want this shit. If you don't want this shit, I can't force this shit in you. You get what I'm saying? So all I'm gonna do is save my breath. Don't get me wrong, because I can tell you one. It can go in one ear out the other. You feel me? My mom always taught me, nigga, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Shut up and fucking listen. You feel me? That's what I was always taught. You feel me? So going through life, you can't really tell a lot of people a lot of shit, because guess what? Let me tell you one thing, right? That's like this. Have you ever told somebody some shit so good that you like, damn, why the fuck I ain't tell myself? You feel me? Like, why the fuck I ain't tell myself that? You feel me? You'd have told a nigga, you'd have got on the phone with your friend, my nigga, like, bruh, man, bro, you need to do what you gotta do, nigga. But then you get off the phone, like, why the fuck I ain't telling myself that? You feel what I'm saying? It tends to work like that. So it'd be like, back to the conversation, what you said, I just feel like you can't press that shit on everybody. You gotta want this shit for yourself. If you don't want it for yourself, how can I press it on you?
Yeah. I think everybody here is in want of something like that. How
you right.
do you have one?
What can I do? Okay.
Just one thing.
What can I say?
Tonight.
It's a mental thing, baby. So it's like, Make sure your mind is stronger than make sure your mind is stronger than your feelings, no matter what you go through in life. With females, mothers, whatever, death, no matter what, your mental gotta be stronger than anything around you. Oh
Y'all
my
heard
God,
it.
you was. Hey, can you follow me back?
I only follow the top supporting heavy hitters that send beans.
So what I gotta
And
send
I
some beans to be a top hitter?
yeah, those are the people that literally support this channel with their physical body. Box
Beans and
3,
bands, baby.
Box 3, how are you? I apologize. I usually greet everybody, but we got to
Shit,
rolling.
I'm
I
alright.
don't usually move the way I moved earlier, but when my neighborhood friend comes in, I make way and I give them the floor. So I didn't mean to spite you, baby.
Salute.
Yeah, I'm alright.
That
So what's going on with you? What's on your mind? Or were you thinking
That's a
about
good question
we're
though.
all the substances talk, but what's on your mind today?
Shit, to be honest, came home from work. I ate, text my cousin, and join on here.
Yeah,
Cause I got 2 jobs, you feel me? So it's like I be trying to like multitask.
I
So
love that.
I don't be having enough time for nothing. That's why I stay single. Cause
Mhm.
this girl I used to like so bad, she used to question me all the time. Why is you texting me late? Oh, it's morning time. And I used to explain it to her, but she didn't really get what I was saying or coming from. So I had to let that shit go. I didn't care.
So you working, you multitasking, you got your head on straight. Your lady friend didn't understand your late night schedule. You moved away from her to
Heck yeah.
focus on you. That's excellent and wonderful. And at each level that you get to, you will meet other people on those levels that have understanding. So that's wonderful. You said that you feel like you don't have enough time in the day. Is that still the case, or have you been reworking your schedule until one day it works for you?
Nah, that's still the case because, family problems, people I have to deal with at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Some of us get to the point where we have to. Um, some people are at the point where they have to leave their people because, and I'm about mental health, emotionally, they couldn't do it without becoming so depressed and under that weight. But I admire people that can maintain their families and their friendships while hustling and doing all that. So are you a maintainer or are you a releaser? And I don't judge either way.
I'm going to put it as both.
Mhm.
Like, yeah. Because my brother, he kind of like sick in a way. Feel
I
me?
understand.
That's what really fucked my whole year up by the time it was ending. When I found out that my brother was diagnosed with
Hold on.
cancer,
Wait,
bro,
hold
that
on,
shit.
wait, one second. So I am a releaser and I cannot not handle physically anyone's sad stories because I will go under depression. So you won't be able to share the story, but we can talk around it and we can talk about the development and the healing and your plan of action. So we'll stay in that realm. And I love that you are so strong. I can hear it in your voice. Like I heard the passion, I heard the compassion, I hear the emotion, but I also hear the strength that you have to stay in power. So you will not go under what you're dealing with. And I love that people are hearing that from you. You're being real
yeah,
right now.
that was
Heck yeah.
yeah, that was I was just amazed at your comfortability at even just diving into it. Like you went into it like this is me. Like this is I got this on me. I'm wearing it right now, and I'm gonna take it off and show y'all. So yeah, I respect that, gang, and I pray that things get better for you too.
And it's a lot to
Heck yeah.
manage, especially as a young adult and you building your world. it's a lot to manage your growth, your development, you're building your world, which takes, finances, it takes your physical body, your strength, your health. And you also have these other people that are not even your
Yeah.
children. They older than you. They are just like a lateral connection, a sister or a brother, and you have the ability to even maintain that. Because you see, I can't even, you can't even tell me your sad story. I will cry and break and
No, no,
be
no,
tears.
no, no. You all good because like I'm still like I'm actually like making like a I don't know if you ever heard of iMovie on iPhones, but I'm actually making like a clip. It's me and my family, like it's like a movie type shit, because if anything happened, that's what it's gonna be. So that's what I'm working on. As me going back in my MacBook computer and stuff like that.
Right back.
So like yeah,
And you know what? How wonderful will it be when your children and your grandchildren are at dinner and they pull your videos up and they say, "This grandpa when he was outside thugging." And I just speak like that because I'm not thugging. I apply thugging and trap music to me sending emails. You feel me? So I love that. And I love that you're on the social media tip too.
yeah.
Hmm.
But shit, I learned a lot this year. I ain't gonna cap. Always gotta deal with bullshit. It don't matter how much money you make or not. It's still damn. It'd be a lot with it. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
And I'm only 20.
At 25, with everything that you have going on, you're so strong. What
Yeah.
is what is what is the greatest piece of advice that you ever heard and you listened to?
Well, I'm gonna tell these people that's on your panel. I don't know who watching or hearing. But yo, if you my age, the best advice is stay to yourself, bro. That's all I have to tell you. Stay to yourself. Like, be patient. 'Cause it's gonna come for real.
I believe in that. That's what I said yesterday. That was my exact answer, is to sit with yourself. A lot of people don't feel like it. And so those people, you as a 25-year-old man hustling and doing you and building your life, are having to maintain and regulate people. No offense to nobody, I'm just speaking in general. You are having to maintain people that don't want to do self-regulation or self-improvement. And that's a lot. So,
This the thing I always had in mind though, you feel me? Like, cause my mom really taught me at a young age. Some moms don't teach you at a young age. My mom started giving me money like on my hands at 9 years old. Cause I used to didn't like the stuff that she used to buy me. I think it was funny wearing. So she was like, here. And then I would go to the store. She would take me and then I would just buy it. Cause my mom used to she used to take me to this fashion store in New York that was called True Religion. I used to waste about like $200-300. And them things back then was a lot. So my mom started teaching me about taxes, how to do cashier and shit like that at a young age. That's how I finished school so early at 16. Yeah, so not everybody was taught.
as a YN that is established, becoming fully established at just 25, and all the things that you said you're dealing with your loved ones and different things, did you have any great missteps in life? And without going into too much detail, but just overview. I don't do like the dark stories, but have you had any very big and great missteps? Because 80s and 90s babies, um, a lot of men have had very big missteps, and then they've had to think about them and do things differently. But you as a YN, us becoming established 5 years before we are coming into our prime, have you had a very big misstep, or have you kind of always been able to see clearly, been able to move legally and strategically and like a little smarter? Or have you had a big misstep? And misstep, it don't have to be a big legal thing. It can be something like you just were eating healthy and got unhealthy and got overweight, or you mistreated a girlfriend. Have you had any very big missteps in your journey so far?
Not unfortunately, yo. Because I always thought smart, but it was always a way like, damn. Because I always had advice from my older brother and stuff like that. Because he used to see me do stuff. So he was like, the stuff that you do, why you just don't put it out there? Like, you actually need to do something with this. This is nothing like, he said, stop giving people free shirts, free sweaters. Just do on your own, bro. Like, you can find a way on the internet. He said, get you a computer or something. You good at streaming. You good at designing clothes. And you know how to draw. So mind you, I was playing with it at first. So I was worried too much. I was worried too much about females. The whole time they don't care. They don't care what I got going on. What I'm doing for real. So like I said, I had to cut that off.
Yeah. Do you see yourself the world is like this. So people that, can think clearly and can become successful is a smaller group. As a man, have you even thought about, or do you see yourself in the future with everything that you know, with who you are? Do you see yourself one day having the ability to find a woman with potential and contain her, meaning be an example of a great, upstanding human being in that, for example, there's a plant and it's leaning over, and then there's a stick and you tie the plant to it, and then the tree begins to stand upright and blossom and grow in a direction that you would want it to, without telling it how to be and without even a lot of words. Do you see yourself having the capacity one day to have a woman contain her and be and make her great? Do you have that ability?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I just can't do relationships. Like, I'd rather build a friendship than a relationship. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm.
I just don't want to get too entitled. I feel like I'm in self control. Like, I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I just feel like I'm in self control. Like, I can't do anything. So I'd rather just build up a friendship, a
I'm in
good
that
one
mode.
too, a great one.
Yeah. I'm in that mode right now too. I'm on reserves. It's 1 year. I'm not dating anyone. And I'm maintaining my state of being. I'm building my business. And I have tried to contain a man, but that's not a natural, it's not natural for a man. And it's hurtful, it's combative, it's like, so I no longer do that. I will wait for the compatible, person. But I've had mentors, my good women friends that are older than me, and I've had a lot of men contain me and build me up to be a greater woman, you know.
Oh yeah, I would
So
definitely do that. I would, like, me personally, I would
that's
definitely
probably a
like,
future thing for you because you're 25. So that's probably a future. But I do see you having that ability to make to every woman you touch, making them great. I don't see you as a
if
toxic
they
person.
doing something for real, like if they doing something that I like for real, and they not on some other shit, I'll promise you, I'll be telling every female that's in school and shit like that, like, bro, like, I like what you're doing, like, I actually support you, like, you feel me? It's not a lot of girls in my era is really doing that. You see some of them on OnlyFans, and I had to deal with some weird ass shit every day, like they be trying to like pay for, like they be trying to like inbox from us on 19 for a video and FaceTime. Like, come on now. Like, I know everybody, I know people go through things, but you have to have some common sense at that point. Like, for real.
And
At the
I
same
like
time, you
that
can't, yeah.
I like that you have compassion by knowing that people go through things and stuff like that. But at the same time, you still have your standards and what you like and what you don't like. And what I like is that you don't sound judgmental. You sound understanding. And two, I understand you as well because you're already taming your family members, and they're more important than getting a woman. You know what I'm saying? And two,
Yeah.
you on your trajectory. So you're gonna just meet people that have more of what you want anyway. So I'm on the point where I want somebody that already has a clear mind. It's nice to turn people on and try to build a great human like you would do with a baby, but a woman doing that to a man, it doesn't work, and it turns the woman into a nagger, and it's depleting. It destroys me. So I no longer do that. But I do believe that men can do that with a woman. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think we have to stop dating each other, period, and be asexual. I think that people are wanting to put it on the woman to maintain morality and make a man and be the stick and make them, or be the plant and be so beautiful and kind and morally upright and make a man do this. But a man, I believe the man is the greatest. The man is like God. And I think that is they have that power. I don't think I have the power.
I used to say woman because look, men do anything for a woman, really. So I feel like the woman have the most power. Really a man weakness is a woman, bro. You see what's going on out here. Men do anything
We
for a
think
woman.
different that way. Because some men will say they think God is a woman, and I'm not debating God, but some men think that. I believe is the man is like the greatest thing. So it's different. It's very interesting. You have a lot of the YNs dating like like I'm 33, so at the woman at this age, it's like, okay, well, you can be younger, you can make even less money. You can even be Tasmanian devil, and I will still cook for you, and I'll just try to feed you and make you, so and Papa, oh, Papa, I love, and I don't even know Papa that well, but the way he speaks, the way he loves on his children, the way he greets I don't know his situation, but his partners, his children's stuff, his mother's, I don't know nothing in his business. So I'm just speaking in general terms. The way that he interacts with women as a man, he's not doing anything. He's not telling them how to be. He's just being so great and so steady and unmovable that I could just imagine the women around him just folding to his desired outcome without him telling them, I want a clean house. I can see the women just scurrying to make peace because he's coming, you know?
Yeah, that's dope.
I I am a man that understands that every human being has a good and a bad side, and I'm one of those human beings who, unfortunately, fortunately, has had the opportunity to live in my bad side, observe it, study it, and it just, to each his own, to each his own. Man, hey, look, I love my baby mothers, the children of the mothers of my children. I love them. I love them so much. Like my life is worth nothing in comparison to what theirs is. I would give mine in the blink of an eye for both of them, and I'm with neither one of them. It's just about understanding this process of life. These women, uh, uh, we say, fell for the spell, but it's not a spell. These women actually seen me, and they seen me so much that it was acceptable enough for them to carry my seed. Now, did that mean that, you know, the relationship was gonna blossom and we was gonna have the house and the horse and the carriage and all that? No, it didn't necessarily pertain to that. But as far as giving life and carrying on the process, sometimes that alone mutes everything else. And that's just so.
I love that as a man with so much masculinity, so much stability, so much having the ability to contain a world just by being present, and you also have compassion, you know. I was just saying yesterday on the panel that I like to participate in my relationships. I like to be able to, you know, suggest dinner, or I get really excited about the part that I play in it. And sometimes I'll date a man, like, they're so smart and masculine and successful and they have all these things, but they'll lack the heart and the emotional intelligence that they'll be playing both roles. And so I won't be even able to speak at the dinner table among friends because they're doing the whole show of who we are as a unit. So I love that you have the compassion, because I just want to participate. And women are designed like that, to want to cook and clean and just do these things, and just to be in your face all the time, you know? So yeah, I love that, and I would like to see and hear that more. And I was saying yesterday too, women are emotional, they're silly, and they fight as a woman, you know? And so it's nice to see a man just be and just stay and maintain, and no matter what they're doing, not to go on their level and we're trying to like fight each other, but just being. And sometimes you just walk away, but at some point, just like the first other box one was saying, every so many years, life experiences, they flash across your mind. So that woman may continue to do whatever and post some dumb stuff, but in her spirit, she knows at the end of the day that she wants to be held, and what she's doing isn't getting it. So it's nice for
Hey,
some
get out my
to,
head, man. Get out
yeah.
my head. Cause I
Mm-hmm.
swear, man, I'm going through that. I'm going through that with my baby mama. And let me say this to the world on this beautiful platform. Man, I love my baby mama. I love her. I didn't cry plenty of nights because I can't hold this woman no more. But she mine. You heard me? And it's like, man, you just straight took word for word
I know
out
she
of my
beautiful.
head.
Yeah.
She's a very
And, and,
beautiful woman.
you-
She's
and
very beautiful.
women have so many emotions. I was saying this yesterday too, that I am now, I'm 15 years into my therapy and my healing. So I'm just now within the last 2 years practicing being in charge of my own emotions. I used to meet a man and without even telling them, make them responsible for the last 20 years of dating. And no matter how much it's going good and he's telling me he loves me and we're cooking and we're eating and the sex is so good, I have to just get mad at him and do something. And sometimes it's because 2 and 3 and 4 dates ago somebody mistreated you, but it's not their responsibility. And women can't, unless they're aware. Most people don't have awareness, so unless they have
Right.
awareness, they have no idea what they're doing. And then the same with men, they're trying to say, they were telling me yesterday that they like substance, but men are not a paragraph. They're not going to give you a paragraph. They're not going to give you a step-by-step guide. They're going to be them. So when they're asking you, what the hell do you bring to the table and what's your value? They're trying to say that they want you to lead with the value, not with the clothes and the BBL. They want a
Yeah.
conversation. That's why they talk to their
Yeah.
men and they get out of your face until they're ready to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 Facts. Facts. I mean, you just peeled the wool off the pig. You just did that. If that wasn't a wolf, that was a pig. You just did that. You just exposed
Shut
some
the
shit.
fuck up. Nobody want to
Hey,
hear
my
that
fault. I'm
shit.
about to join my cousin live. Yeah.
I hella kid and them eat that pussy.
It's a one chance kind of world in my world. But yeah, but like back in the day, before we had so many things, like when people first went on the planet, there's nothingness. Like the ancient people, they studied philosophy. Why are we here? The human and human interactions. Now we have the podcast. Like it's the same, every generation, it's the same thing. We're thinking about the world and our relationship to it and to other people. And I think we're just doing a roundabout win the argument, get some clicks and views. Let's say this got him a views, so let's say
Everybody is
mm-hmm.
everybody's trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to do the same thing. Every culture, every religion, they all trying to do the same thing. Everybody's trying to figure out how to get in the same room peacefully. Everybody want to, because we call it the seat at the table. Everybody want their seat at the table. Yeah, everybody wants the same thing. We just trying to figure out really all the beef and everything, all the violence, all the hate, all this. It's all about, man, how do we get along? How do we? That's the big question. How do we?
And I like, me personally, I don't like to debate. Like I don't like to have a roundabout, this sentence plus this sentence equals this, and I'm stumping you. So I don't do a debate. I like a conversation that's a building. So when we leave, we have like a structure of something, and then we come back and we add on a story too, and then you get a house here, and this conversation is moving us somewhere, and people can go and they can leave with 2-3 plans of action to be a better person. Otherwise, like I like an exchange of ideas, even if it's like, oh, well, I don't think I'm going to be taking 2 and 3 shots every single day, maybe just on the weekend, but rock your way. Like just exchanging information in a clean, clear, healthy, non-emotional way. That's how I like to communicate. That's why I like talking to men. Because they're not, as soon as you do that, they're like, peace. Like I'm done. Like, hey, Big D. Hey, Jufa, which one of y'all is a troll and which one of y'all on some real shit? Okay, Jufa is playing music. What about Big D?
Me about asleep tonight here about the 4 p.m. Say it before me.
I'm sorry.
Me about asleep now we are about daily about the saying. And we are favor of Jamaica. We are listening to Jamaican language.
Okay, well, we're not talking about languages. We are just speaking the language. So I'm going to go ahead and let you off the panel. What about Big D?